On Fridays, we wear what?
Not pink. Fridays, we wear stripes. They're beauty colors.
Why do we have to get up so early today?
Because I have to promote my album. Because I really want it to do good. But I'm on 3 hours of sleep.
How does it feel?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah!
I'm very, very excited to welcome to the family the Warm Wishes Soft Matte Powder Bronzer. Sometimes I don't have time to just get 10 minutes of sun and I just want a little bit of a love. I'm going to start a little bit on my jaw. Ooh, I'm going to go in here. Could do a little bit on your nose as well. I like to pair it with the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, just because it's actually so nice. You could even go on top of it, as you see I'm wearing it right now. So this one right now that I'm using is one of 7 shades. But I'm really excited for you guys to try this. It's been so addicting and so fun trying on all my friends. And now that it's here, you can own it too. Don't forget there's a mirror, which I'm really excited about. And then don't forget about this beauty, because she's coming as well.
In the world of beauty, fierce rivalries are nothing new. But few anticipated just how intense things would get between Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty and Hailey Bieber's Rhode Beauty. And it was Fuku who foresaw how electrifying this competition would become. The moment Ulta, a giant in the beauty retail industry, announced plans to spotlight and expand Rare Beauty in its stores, choosing Selena's inclusive, heartfelt brand over Hailey's trendy, minimalist upstart, the entire cosmetics landscape erupted with excitement and debate. This news was more than a simple business decision. It instantly transformed into a cultural milestone for fans and beauty lovers everywhere, confirming for many that authenticity and depth could still outshine superficial flash in an industry often obsessed with trends and hype. So here's the behind-the-scenes story of how this win came to be. A story about more than makeup, but about vision, values, and a unique emotional bond. People started to ask what this victory would mean for Selena, Rare Beauty, Ulta, and the broader beauty industry, and why it would matter to anyone who's ever looked in the mirror searching for something real. This was not merely about deciding which celebrity-backed line would fill more shelves, but about 2 brands with distinct philosophies, 2 distinct stories, and 2 massive global followings. Ulta's decision was a bet on which brand could build a connection that would last, not just sell out quickly. Rare Beauty, launched in 2020 by Selena Gomez, entered a saturated market with a mission to redefine beauty as something beyond perfection. The brand's focus was on self-acceptance, mental health advocacy, and celebrating what makes each person unique. The launch of Rare Beauty came with the Rare Impact Fund, a bold initiative to raise $100 million over 10 years for mental health services. Rhode Beauty, founded by Hailey Bieber in 2022, quickly became a TikTok and Instagram favorite, thanks to its minimalist glazed donut aesthetic and modern, sleek packaging. Rhode leaned hard into trends, promising fans a cool girl glow and a carefully curated less is more approach to skincare. Both brands had big advantages: massive star power, huge social media followings, and undeniable influence. Yet, when Ulta chose to expand its relationship with Rare Beauty, it was clear that the retailer saw something more enduring in Selena's approach, something with depth and vision that went beyond surface-level beauty. Rare Beauty's appeal was inseparable from Selena Gomez herself. Unlike many celebrity founders who simply licensed their names to products, Selena infused her brand with her own struggles and triumphs. Her openness about mental health, her battle with lupus, and her issues with self-image gave Rare Beauty a sense of purpose beyond just makeup. Every product, from the viral Soft Pinch Liquid Blush to the Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer, was designed to reinforce messages of self-love and acceptance. When Ulta's executives weighed their options, it was clear that in an era where consumers are experts at spotting hollow marketing, Selena's vulnerability built real trust. People didn't just want to look like Selena, they wanted to support what she represented. Rare Beauty's success didn't happen in isolation. The brand's growth was fueled by a passionate community, not just Selena's fans, but people who felt unseen or excluded by conventional beauty standards. The brand's social feeds overflowed with stories of newfound confidence and self-acceptance, often from those who felt welcome for the first time. Ulta's move to expand Rare Beauty wasn't just about impressive sales numbers, though those were strong. It was about the kind of community Rare Beauty cultivated. The Rare Impact Fund, which donates 1% of all sales to mental health causes, became a central part of the brand's identity, setting it apart in a market where cause marketing often feels empty. In contrast, Rhode Beauty, despite viral product drops and influencer buzz, hadn't developed the same emotional connection or level of charitable commitment. Hailey's brand was stylish and current, but it was Rare Beauty's heart that kept customers loyal. Ulta's choice was as much about business as it was about culture. Retailers like Ulta understood that Gen Z and millennials, the core beauty shoppers, demand more from brands. They want transparency, inclusivity, and genuine purpose, and Rare Beauty delivered all three. Rare Beauty's products were celebrated for their quality and innovation. The Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, for example, went viral not just because Selena used it, but because it worked on a wide range of skin tones and types. With inclusive shade ranges and accessible prices, Rare Beauty became a favorite of both professional makeup artists and everyday users. In contrast, Rhode Beauty faced criticism for limited shades and for feeling exclusive to a certain aesthetic. Ulta recognized that to win over a diverse customer base, it needed brands that spoke to everyone, not just to social media stars. When the news broke, Selena Gomez responded with her trademark humility, thanking fans and the Rare Beauty team on social media, and insisting that the achievement belonged to anyone who'd ever felt rare or left out. The Rare Beauty team held a small, heartfelt celebration, inviting employees, partners, and fans who had shared their stories on the Rare Impact platform. There were no flashy displays, only honest speeches and gratitude, a celebration of resilience and authenticity, worlds away from the typical glitzy beauty launches. Selena's message was unmistakable. They weren't doing this to win, but to make a difference. Still, on that day, it felt good to know that making a difference was being recognized. Hit subscribe if you want more stories like this. Ulta's move seemed like another retailer shuffle, but it signaled a deeper shift. For years, beauty had been all about trends and celebrity labels promising instant transformations and impossible standards. Rare Beauty's success hinted that things were changing. Consumers wanted brands that reflected their values and struggles and wanted to see themselves in the ads, the shades, and the stories. The brand's commitment to mental health, inclusion, and authenticity was setting a new benchmark. Rhode Beauty and similar influencer brands would still have their place, but the bar had been raised. Now, authenticity and genuine connection weren't optional but necessary. With Ulta's expanded support, Rare Beauty was ready for even more growth. New product launches were coming, and the Rare Impact Fund was on track to surpass its fundraising goal. The brand was going global, spreading its message of self-love even further. Perhaps the real impact was less tangible. Rare Beauty showed that brands could lead with empathy and thrive. Selena Gomez's journey from child star to global icon to beauty founder inspired millions, and her brand was now inspiring just as powerfully. In a world that often celebrates style over substance, Rare Beauty's win at Ulta was a sign of hope, a reminder that what people buy and who they support can reflect their most deeply held values. Selena and Rare Beauty didn't just win more shelf space, they reshaped what winning in beauty means. Subscribe for more exclusive insights and stories. The industry would continue to evolve, but Rare Beauty's moment at Ulta would echo far beyond the aisles, showing that leading with purpose, heart, and inclusion could change not only the way people see beauty but the way they see themselves.